Tonight, the biggest tournament on the planet begins, and the opening match is more interesting than every single expert is telling you. Mexico versus South Africa. Estadio Azteca, Mexico City, 8 p.m. local time, tonight. And we are making the prediction that most people will disagree with. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why this match is not the walkover everyone thinks it is. Section 1. Mexico. Let us start with the home side. Mexico are ranked 14th in the world by FIFA. They are unbeaten in 8 matches in 2026. 6 wins, 2 draws. They beat Ghana 2-0. They beat Australia 1-0. And they destroyed Serbia 5-1 in their final warm-up match. Coach Javier Aguirre has this team in the best shape it has been in years. Pressing high, transitioning fast, 7 clean sheets in their last 10 matches. This defense is organized and disciplined. Their formation tonight will likely be 4-3-3, shifting to 4-1-4-1, with Edson Alvarez as the anchor earning his 99th international cap, 1 cap away from 100 on this stage. Tonight, that kind of motivation is priceless. And then there is the goalkeeper situation. Raul Rangel is expected to start. Not Ochoa, Rangel, the Gold Cup winner, the man in form. But Ochoa, 40 years old, is on the bench waiting. If he comes on tonight, he becomes the first player in history to compete at 6 World Cups. 6 World Cups! Nobody in the history of football has ever done that. Not Ronaldo, not Messi, nobody. Ochoa gets there before all of them. Their attacking threat comes through Raul Jimenez up front. Back fit, hungry, one of the most clinical strikers in CONCACAF football, and 17-year-old Gilberto Mora could get minutes tonight. The youngest player at the entire World Cup 2026. 17 years old, at the Azteca, in a World Cup opener. Mexico have everything going for them. Home crowd, home altitude, home history. Now here's where it gets interesting. Is Mexico actually good enough to go beyond the round of 16 this time? This is the question Mexico fans do not want to answer, honestly. Coach Aguirre has managed Mexico at 3 World Cups now. 2002, 2010. Both times they went out in the round of 16. He has never taken Mexico further, ever. And in 2022, without Aguirre, they failed to get out of the group stage. For the first time since 1978. Mexico fans, I'm not attacking your team. I'm asking the honest question every Mexican football supporter already knows the answer to. Can this team finally break the curse? Or does history repeat itself one more time? Let us move to South Africa, because this is where the real story is. Section 2. South Africa. Everyone is treating this like South Africa are tourists, like they are here to make up the numbers. Like Mexico win this by 3 or 4 goals easily, those people need to pay attention. South Africa qualified for this World Cup by finishing top of their African group. They beat Nigeria, they beat Morocco, they beat teams far bigger than themselves. Hugo Broos built this team to fight. Not to entertain, to fight. Their warm-up form has been poor. 0-0 draw with Nicaragua, 1-1 draw with Jamaica. Both results frustrated Broos. But here is what those results actually tell us about South Africa. They did not concede more than 1 goal in either warm-up match. Their defensive structure is extremely solid. Ronald Williams in goal behind a back 4 that is well organized and hard to break down. And their danger comes on the counter-attack. Lyle Apollos on the right wing. Pace. Direct. 1 versus 1. He will run at Mexico's left back Gallardo all night. Gallardo has over 100 caps, so he is experienced, but Apollos is one of the quickest wide players at this entire tournament. Teboho Mokoena in central midfield. The engine, physical, tenacious, can disrupt anything and anyone around him. He will look to win the ball and release Apollos and Mofokeng quickly on the counter before Mexico set their shape. That is South Africa's game plan tonight. Stay organized, stay compact, win the ball quickly, release the pace merchants fast, and punish Mexico on the break. Can it work? 16 years ago it worked. In the opening match of the World Cup, against the same opponent, South Africa held Mexico 1-1 in 2010 on the biggest stage possible. They know how to do this. Now here is our most controversial statement of this entire video. South Africa can get a draw tonight. Not will, can. If Mokoena controls the midfield battle, if Williams is in the form of his life, if the altitude does not affect them as badly as people expect, South Africa can hold Mexico. Mexico fans are already furious at this. Good. Tell me why I'm wrong in the comments section. Section 3. Conditions. This is the factor nobody is talking about enough. Estadio Azteca, Mexico City, 2,240 meters above sea level. For context, London is 11 meters, Paris is 35 meters, Mexico City is 2,240. That is the highest major stadium at this entire World Cup. South Africa's squad plays primarily in the South African Premier Soccer League. Johannesburg is around 1,700 meters, so they are partially used to altitude, but Mexico City is 500 meters higher than Johannesburg. And the Azteca, with 87,000 screaming fans, takes the oxygen completely out of the atmosphere. By the 75th minute, both teams will be feeling the altitude, but Mexico's players train here. This is their home, their air. Their lungs are built for this. South Africa's legs will be going in the final 20 minutes, and that is when Mexico will win this match. Night match means dew on the grass. Ball moves faster on wet grass. Short passing game becomes easier. This benefits Mexico's technical style, but it also benefits South Africa's direct counter-attack pace. Section 4. Head-to-head. Mexico versus South Africa. Full historical record. 2010 FIFA World Cup. South Africa won. Mexico won. Opening match of the tournament. Sifiwe Tshabalala scored one of the most iconic World Cup goals in history for South Africa. Rafael Marquez equalized for Mexico. 2005 CONCACAF Gold Cup. South Africa 2. Mexico won. South Africa actually won that match. South Africa have beaten Mexico before. This happened. Recently in football terms, the head-to-head is not as one-sided as most people are pretending. Section 5. Exact prediction. Here's our full prediction for Mexico versus South Africa tonight. We are predicting Mexico 2, South Africa 1. But we are not going with the easy 3-0 or 4-0 prediction that every expert is giving you. This will be a battle. South Africa will score tonight. We are confident about that. Here is how the goals fall. Minute 18. Mexico score from a set piece. Edson Alvarez or Raul Jimenez. Header from a corner. 1-0 Mexico. Minute 34. South Africa equalize on the counter. Apollos burns down the right. Low cross. Foster or Mofokeng taps in. 1-1. Second half. Mexico dominate possession. South Africa defend deep. The altitude starts biting their legs. Minute 71. Mexico win a free kick. Luis Chavez steps up. Strikes it perfectly. 2-1 Mexico. South Africa try to respond, but their legs are completely gone. Mexico hold on. Final score, Mexico 2, South Africa 1. Man of the match prediction. Luis Chavez if he scores that free kick. Edson Alvarez if Mexico win it more comfortably. Our confidence level on this prediction? 65%. Because here is the honest truth. South Africa have the tools to get something from this match. If Williams has a great game, if Mokoena wins every midfield battle, if Apollos is unplayable, they can hold Mexico, maybe even beat them. I said it. South Africa can win tonight. Mexican fans, defend your team below. South African fans, tell me the exact score you are predicting. Let us build the biggest comment section Matchday Reel has ever had. Right here, right now, tonight. Subscribe so you see the reaction video within 45 minutes of the final whistle. Follow at Matchday Reel on Instagram for live score updates during the match. This is World Cup 2026. It starts tonight, and we are covering every single moment.